Did you know that Florence Y'all that is on the water tower in Florence, Kentucky hasn't always been a thing of existence? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's actually true. For context of the water tower's history, so it dates all the way back in the early 1970s when the land that the tower is in was in the development process, including the mall itself, which is why the tower used to say these two words, Florence Mall. And it was really interesting for a lot of people to see, especially when they travel on the highway through Interstate 75 and even Interstate 71. However, that didn't last very long, as in July of that year, the city of Florence itself was forced to change its name, dropping one of the words, which is apparently the word mall. And the reason they did this was to avoid legal concerns. I mean, to be honest, looking back at it, I can definitely see why they had to change the name, because having the name Florence Mall was considered advertising when it comes to putting the name on the water tower. And apparently, it is actually illegal for the city to advertise something that doesn't even exist. And keep in mind also that the mall wasn't built until 1976, so apparently this was actually a very reasonable thing for them to do. And when they had to change the name, the city decided to add the letter Y and an apostrophe next to it, given the Florence Y'all water tower itself that we all know and love today. This name is so inspirational that it ended up not only being a Southern icon, but it was also referenced in a lot of things in pop culture, including the baseball team called the Florence Y'alls, founded in 2004. And they even have a playground inside the mall that also contains a small display of the water tower as well. And kids can actually climb in that one. And yes, the water tower is actually on the same property as the mall itself called Florence Mall, where you have Macy's, JCPenney's, Sears, which is no longer there, the food court, which used to have a carousel right next to it. It had since been replaced by this large play place equipment called Discovery Zone. I mean, I wish the name Florence Mall was still on the water tower, and to be honest, I don't think it would be a problem if it was still around today. But to be fair, since everybody loves the name Florence Y'all, I don't think the water tower is ever going to go back to where it was when it was first built. So hey, just be grateful with it, y'all. That Y'all Tower is still sitting in its place on the property of the mall to this day.